Welcome back to GSTEF TV, your #1 home for all the hottest Nollywood news, celebrity drama, behind-the-scenes romance, coded gist, and everything that keeps your blood hot and your mind running wild. If you are joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button immediately because the gist we are bringing today is not the type you hear with half ear. This one is deep, spicy, chaotic, mysterious, and Nigerians on every social media platform are already screaming that Sonia Uche did not post what she posted for general public consumption. According to thousands of fans, this one was a direct coded message to one man and one man only, and that man is Maurice. Now let me enter the gist from the very beginning because if I don't start well, you might think this is one harmless post. But no, this one shook the whole internet. It started like an ordinary Sunday evening when everyone was scrolling, laughing, minding their business. Instagram was calm, TikTok was normal, Twitter was doing its usual madness but nothing too heavy. Then out of nowhere, Sonia Uche, Nollywood's sweetheart, the calm queen who rarely stirs trouble online, decided to drop a post that has now turned the entire internet into a spiritual headquarters. People are dissecting, analyzing, interpreting, translating, debating, and even fighting in the comment section because the post carried a kind of emotional weight that nobody saw coming. The timing, the caption, the picture, the mood, the energy, the tone, everything about it felt intentional, personal, and according to fans, deeply connected to Maurice. The picture itself was not the usual smiley Sonia everyone knows. This one had a glow but with a subtle softness, like someone who just had a deep conversation or just made a decision that comes from the heart. Her face was calm, her expression was serene, and her eyes were giving that, I know something you don't know, energy. But it wasn't even the picture that did the damage. No. The real madness started from the caption, the exact moment she wrote something that sounded like a mixture of confession, reflection, revelation, and coded affection. She wrote something short but powerful enough to crack open a new chapter in the Maurice-Sonia saga that Nigerians have refused to let go. She said, sometimes you don't choose the connection. The connection chooses you. Immediately she posted it, everywhere exploded. From Nollywood fan pages to gossip blogs, from Facebook aunties to TikTok drama creators, everybody started screaming. People rushed straight into the comment section with questions, accusations, prayers, fear, excitement, joy, and pure confusion. Some fans said the caption was suspiciously romantic, others said it was too deep for a random post, others said she looked like someone who was thinking about one specific person, and then a large majority came out boldly and said the post was clearly about Maurice. Within 30 minutes, the comment section became a full market square. Someone wrote, "My dear, stop hiding. This post is for Maurice, we know." Another person said, "This energy is giving pure love. Sonia, don't fall your cutter, you know fit hide am again." A TikTok fan shouted, "Mama don't soft. Maurice don't show her pepper love." Someone else said, "A connection you didn't choose. Abeg talk true, not that fine boy Maurice they disturb your heart." A woman wrote, "My spirit is telling me this girl is in love." Another added, "This is not random. This is confession." And before you know it, thousands of Nigerians had already concluded that Sonia was indirectly confirming what many people have been suspecting for months. Let me remind you that this is not happening in isolation. For months now, Maurice and Sonia Uche have been trending non-stop for one reason or another. Whether it is their on-screen chemistry, their behind-the-scenes closeness, their smiles when they look at each other, the way Maurice adjusts her clothes during shoots, the way Sonia calls him my friend with suspicious softness, or the way their bodies match effortlessly in every romantic scene they do together. Every single thing they do turns into a national debate. And just recently, Nigerians have been catching more clues. Maurice has been behaving like a man who is hiding something sweet. Sonia has been acting like someone who is trying to stay composed even though her heart is not staying quiet. And now this post enters like a bomb. Twitter people don't waste time. Someone tweeted, "Maurice should just come out and claim his woman because this caption is too specific." Another person wrote, "Omo, this ship don't sail, whether they like it or not." Someone else added, "Sonia doesn't talk anyhow. If she typed this, then she meant it." Another fan screamed, "Connection that chooses you. My sister, are you telling us Maurice is the connection? Confirm please." That tweet alone got over 9,000 likes. What made it even more suspicious was the timing. Just 2 days ago, Maurice was on live video talking about how some bonds in life are natural and unexplainable. His exact words were, "Some people just enter your life and it feels like they were meant to be there." Immediately he said it, fans started shouting, "Sonia," in the comments. Maurice quickly smiled and dodged the topic, but the smile itself looked like something was going on behind the scenes. Nigerians did not forget that moment. So when Sonia suddenly dropped her post talking about connection, people immediately linked the two. Another thing fueling the fire is that Sonia rarely posts deep emotional captions. She is the type that posts simple things, work updates, gratitude messages, or light motivational quotes. But this one carried a tone of someone speaking from personal experience. Someone wrote, "Sonia doesn't post like this unless something is happening. She has been quiet but now she's speaking in parables." Another fan said, "This is how soft love starts showing on a woman's face. Whoever the man is, he is doing well." But Nigerians were not ready to leave the mystery open. 90% of the comments kept dragging Maurice into it. Meanwhile, Maurice's fans were not helping matters. They went to Sonia's page in groups like soldiers arriving at a battlefield. Some were shouting, "Queen of Maurice." Others were writing, "We support this love." Someone even said, "Our in-law is blushing somewhere right now." And you know Nigerians, they can drag a narrative until the people involved become confused themselves. By the next morning, blogs had already picked up the story. Headlines were flying everywhere like bullets. Sonia Uche drops emotional post, fans link it to Maurice Sam. New twist in Maurice Sonia story as Sonia speaks about connection. Is love finally winning? Sonia's mysterious post sparks dating rumors again. People were making video edits, adding romantic music, putting pictures of Maurice and Sonia together, and creating content from every angle. But that is not even the hottest part. The real whirler started when eagle-eyed fans noticed that Maurice himself liked the post within 5 minutes. This was where the internet lost control. People were shouting, "He rushed to like it." Someone said, "The speed of that like is suspicious." Another person added, "A man that didn't waste time. Omo, these two are in a private world." Someone else said, "Only one like and I already know everything I need to know." To make matters worse, he didn't just like it. He commented a simple emoji. A simple smiley emoji. And that was enough to give fans heart attack. One woman wrote, "This emoji is deeper than a paragraph." Someone else screamed, "This boy is telling us something." Another fan wrote, "If you know, you know." A man added, "This is how subtle love announcements start." Then Nigerians began to interpret the emoji like they were decoding prophecy. Someone said, "This smile means I see you." Another said, "This is the emoji you drop for someone you have history with." Someone else wrote, "This is not ordinary." And before you know it, the comment section became a full-blown matchmaking ceremony. People started dragging wedding topics. Someone said, "Just announce the date, we are ready." Another fan wrote, "If this ship finally sails, Nollywood will shake." Someone else said, "Their chemistry is too natural to be fake. Something must be going on." People even started tagging Maurice's best friend, asking him to confirm or deny the rumors. And as if Nigerians have not done enough, some fans went to dig up old clips of Sonia and Maurice acting romantic scenes. They reposted them saying, "This is not acting." There were clips of Maurice touching Sonia's waist gently, clips of them sharing eye contact, clips of them laughing uncontrollably behind the scenes. People used those videos as evidence that Sonia's post was not random at all. Someone wrote, "Actors can pretend on screen but eyes don't lie." Another said, "The way he looks at her is not work. That is affection." Someone else added, "Two people who are too comfortable with each other." But let me tell you what shocked fans the most. After Sonia's post, Maurice suddenly posted a story later that evening. A calm quote that read, "Some moments speak louder than words." Nigerians screamed. Someone wrote, "They are communicating through captions." Another said, "This is couple behavior." Someone else shouted, "Omo, they are not hiding anything again." Right now, the internet is boiling. People are arguing everywhere. Some say they are dating secretly. Some say they are close friends with deep chemistry. Some say they are pretending. Some say they are confused. But the biggest crowd are those who strongly believe that Sonia's caption was indeed for Maurice. Because according to them, the connection between these two is too natural, too organic, too believable, and too consistent for it to be ordinary. This gist has now become the #1 trending Nollywood topic across multiple platforms. Even bloggers who don't usually follow Sonia or Maurice are now covering it. Some fans have already started forming Team Maurice and Sonia groups. People are watching closely to see if another coded message will drop. Nigerians have vowed not to rest until they get confirmation. Some are even begging them to marry already. Someone wrote, "If they don't announce something soon, I will write to their family members." At this point, whether the post was really about Maurice or not, the internet has already decided. The ship is sailing with full speed, full energy, and strong fanbase support. And honestly, the chemistry between these two is too loud for anyone to ignore. Whether they eventually confirm it or keep teasing Nigerians with romantic tension, just know that this gist has entered another level and we are not backing down anytime soon. Make sure you subscribe because every update, every coded message, every new reaction, every twist in this Maurice-Sonia love saga, I will bring it hot and fresh for you right here on GistF TV.